You're watching Masters in Trading Live with Jonathan Rose.
Hey everybody, it's Jonathan and welcome to Masters in Trading Live. Masters in Trading Live, I get on here every day the market's open, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Go over the market, share some thoughts. Once in a while, we'll share our trade of the day. I started today, we had a little poll up there. The poll, how do you usually manage an options trade when it goes against you? First, I add or I tranche in. I panic and refresh my screen. I stop myself out immediately, or I roll to add more time. The winner at 73% is I add or I tranche in. That's what we're going to go over today. Today, we're going to go over how to manage your options position. And at the end, guys, we have an open position in our free portfolio. We're going to cover our open position, and I have a new trade that we're going to use the proceeds to get into. So at the end, I got a trade for you. Make sure you give a thumbs up, subscribe. Super excited about today. I got the chat open. Let's do it, guys. Let's have some fun. Okay. 3 ways to manage your options position. There are only 3 ways to manage your options position, okay? You can cover your options, you can roll it into a vertical spread, or you can do something called scalping gamma. Master these, and you're never going to blow up your account. So why most traders fail? They buy options and hope. When you're buying options, you're buying premium. They have no exit plan when things go against. They have no defense plan when things go wrong, and they treat every position the same way. The truth, position management is more important than trade ideation. Position management is more important than trade entry. So today, we're going to go over the 3 ways that you can manage your options position, and then after, I have a trade for you guys, so don't go anywhere. We're going to cover a trade, and we're going to buy a new stock. So here we go. The 3 management strategies to cover your options. For one, get out of the position. Get out of there. You don't need to stay in your position. We had a really, really cool example of that today. If I pull up our Discord, solar is absolutely flying today. So we are seeing some people take off EMF. EMF sold EMF for a 538% profit. Sometimes just getting on prints is the best thing that you can do. The other thing, you can roll it into a vertical, or you can scalp gamma. Every single position, guys, uses these 3 strategies. So when do we cover our options? Well, for one, you never go broke taking profit. Everyone likes to think their options are going to 1 million. They're not. Take profits. Get on prints. When to do it? We like to use what we call our expected move. Here is our expected move. And here is an earnings trade that we had. Expected move, when a stock trades up to its expected move, we may want to get on prints. We may want to cover some of that position. Great example of Danger Cat in our Discord with JKS. Gets down to the expected move, you get in there because stocks have a very, very difficult time getting through their expected move. JKS is actually 100% in the last 12 months getting through its expected move. 96% getting through its expected move going back 24 months. Please move my head. Denny, what are you talking about, buddy? What are you talking about? Denny just leaves a comment that says, please move your head. Can someone tell me what that means? Next slide. Okay, simplest way to lock in gains, guys. And don't be greedy. Get on prints. Your screen blocks. No. It is. Okay. It's okay. Okay, don't be greedy, get on prints. There's nothing wrong with taking profit. When would we roll into a vertical spread, guys? The indicator, all my tools are available for everybody in our all access in our Discord. Roll into a vertical, guys. Here's a trade that we did in BMY. We bought 50 calls, and then you can sell 57 calls. Now, why would we do that? You can do that literally just to get on prints. If you're long stock, guys, if you're long stock from 50 and you're short stock from 57, if you own the 50 calls and you sell the 57 calls, you're long stock from 50 and short from 57. The most that you can make is $7. The difference is what you pay for the trade. So things like this, it's a great way to reduce risk and to lock in profit. We roll into vertical spreads all the time. Here's a vertical spread in action. A real trade in our ALB. We bought the 105 calls, and at the same time, we sold the 130 calls. The most that you can make is the difference in that trade. You see, the difference in that trade is $25. So we risk 4, and the most that you can make is the difference between those two strikes. If I pull up ALB ended up running way further than our 130 strike. But again, the reason that we did that is because it helps you take off risk. Switch this out of here. And so we did this trade back in October, buying the 105s. We're long stock from 105. We're short stock from 130. The reason that we did that trade simultaneously is to get that risk down to $425 per contract. And I didn't want the risk to be $639 per contract. So it was getting in for a lower price. The beauty, guys, of verticals. You reduce your risk. You stay in the game. And if a stock rips higher, like our ALB did, you can make an absolute fortune. It's a really, really great way to manage your risk. Finally, when we say scalping gamma, sure, advanced position management, what is it? You can trade the underlying stock against your options position. So did you know ALB, if you're long the 140 calls, if you own 5 of them, or if you own 10 of them, you're long 1,000 shares. If you want, you could sell the stock at 180 when it traded up there. And you can do that to get out of your options position. Many people don't realize that you can do that. If you're long the 140 calls, ALB rallies, if you don't want to sell your 140s, sell stock. You could sell 1,000 shares of ALB and your trade has no more risk because you're long stock from 140 and you're short stock from 180. That's 40 points that you make. It is a phenomenal way of managing an options position. When to use it? Stocks moving fast when you want to get on prints. Also, use this if your options don't have great liquidity. We talk all the time. We can get into trades. We don't need great liquidity because we can get out using the underlying stock. Here's an example. Your long SPY calls. SPY rallies $5. You sell 100 shares of SPY to lock in that move. If SPY pulls back, you can also cover the profit and still hold your calls. It's a very, very cool way to trade. Don't go anywhere, guys. We have one more trade that I want to share with you because we have a free portfolio. Once in a while, we'll share trades in that free portfolio. Here's our free portfolio. And in our free portfolio, we have an open position in Carmen. KRMN. Who's in Carmen, guys? Are you guys in Carmen? Who's still in Carmen? Let me get a Y. Who's still in Carmen? We shared Carmen free for everybody. Oh, nice. Love you guys. Fantastic. Awesome. Love you. More yeses. Yay, 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 yay. Glockenspiel for us. We shared Carmen 0825. 0825. We shared Carmen right when they started trading options because more people would start to follow them. And also, we have a name that we've been trading for a while called Katos. Katos is going down. The reason we got into Carmen $8.25 was back here. Carmen and Katos are very, 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 very 2 years. Carmen's up 235%. Katos is up 217%. We originally got into the trade because Carmen was grossly underperforming Katos. We held the trade. Carmen was acting great. Carmen stayed cheap to Katos. First time, long time, Katos is now cheap to Carmen. So what I want to do, sell Carmen. Sell Carmen, and we are going to use those proceeds and buy Katos. Again, we're going to lock in 100% on Carmen, KRMN, and we are going to take those proceeds and right now, look at Katos, trading outside its expected move. It is now inexpensive relative to Carmen. When this trade works out, we may sell Katos and buy Carmen. We may do that in June. We want to trade these against one another. I don't care which one we own. We want to own the space, and they are awesome and perfectly correlated. So right now, guys, I love Katos. Carmen already made its move. Katos pulling back. It is a really lovely time. We are going to sell the stock in Carmen, and we are going to buy the stock in Katos, and we are going to add that to our free portfolio. Heck of a trade, guys. I'm thrilled for you guys that you're able to hold that trade. It's time to get out, lock in those profits, and let's do the same exact thing in Katos. Okay? Awesome trade. I'm proud of you guys. Everybody in All Access, you guys hang tight. We'll be right back. Let's go over some of our open positions. Hello there. Hi, friends. What we do all the time? No, you could just sell